There are waves that are going to be on the left side of that white line, and there are waves that are going to look like this on the right side of the white line.
Okay.
This is what we call the M wave. M stands for motor. So this wave is the same as this wave. There is no difference. It's literally the same exact one, but it's done here on the left side of the line. I'll tell you what it means in a second.
Okay.
Now, this one is going to be, like we said, somewhere around, let's say 50 millisecond. This is going to be where? That 2.4-ish.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we stimulate, and we're still talking about the ulnar, but it's going to be applicable for everything.
Okay.
We stimulate here for the ulnar. We record here. This is going to be fast, 2 millisecond. That's the M wave.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the same time, when we're testing for the F wave, the same exact wave goes both directions on the nerve.
Mm-hmm.
One goes this way, and we record it here on the left side of the white line.
Yes.
One goes all the way up to the nerve root,
Right.
and it comes back down, and we record it here, and it goes at 60 milliseconds, or 50.
Wow. Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Now, when we stimulate 10 times, the same incident happens. So we get a bunch of waves like this.
Right. And we want to see consistency.
The most amount of consistency they're gonna see will be where? With the M wave.
Okay.
It's
okay.
quick, fast, boom,
Right.
boom, boom.
Right.
Every time we stimulate, the patient goes like this.
Right.
Right? This is the one that we need to have 7 out of 10 present.
Okay.
When it's less than 7, it's telling us there is an impingement somewhere upstairs.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that. I thought that was an operator error thing. Okay, good.
Right? I'll tell you, like, the tricky questions are I'm gonna say this is a trick question. This is gonna be literally something is wrong upstairs.
Right.
So we know that the ulnar nerve is innervated by C8, T1 nerve roots.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? When we go to the EMG side, I'm tying things up right now. If you get confused, let me know.
Yeah.
If you get confused, please let me know.
I will.
All right. So the ulnar nerve here is innervated by C8T1 nerve
Mm-hmm.
root.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're done with this test, and I start doing the EMG part, my expectation and my hypothesis is what? That the FDI, the first dorsal interosseous on the EMG, which is innervated by C8T1, and I see this on the screen when I turn the EMG portion on, it will actually have a bigger motor unit potential because the nerves did not return.
Right.
Now I have a story. Or I'm gonna see spontaneous activities. Or I'm gonna see some serrations. So when I test this muscle, something is gonna be wrong with it because the ulnar nerve F waves were not normal.
Right.
Right? If it happens on the median side, I know something is going to be wrong with the deltoid muscle because it's innervated by C5, C6.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm making a story.
Right. Right.
So the patient has neck pain, numbness and tingling in the forearm or in the wrist, and I'm trying to differentiate between a carpal tunnel and the radiculata.
Yes. Yeah.
So the carpal tunnel is going to show when the median sensory and the median motor are not normal. There is an increased latency, the wave is not happening, there is a decrease in the wavelength of the motor wave, the M wave.
Mm-hmm.
The M wave is not normal, or the sensory is not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Now at the same time I see that the F wave is not normal. I'm like, oh, it is not happening in your wrist. It's happening here.
Right.
Because guess what? I'm not getting F waves, and then I'm not getting a good response for the deltoid muscle.
Right. So F waves are going to tell us if it's local or more at the root.
Right, and if it's at the root, I know what to expect
Right.
when I'm going to test the EMG.
Oh, okay. So you're paying attention before even the interpretation.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, got it. So you're going to do a little bit more on the deltoid when you put that needle in.
Boom.
Just to verify.
Just to verify.
Got it.
Something is going to be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm expecting that to happen.
Okay.
Same thing if I'm doing this downstairs and I'm doing it for the lower extremities.
Yeah.
If
So
it's-
pay attention to the F waves.
Pay attention to the F waves. Like, F wave is not normal. Okay, great, F wave is not normal. Like, no. Look at it when you're doing the technical part.
Got it.
And if the F wave is not normal, I'm going to have to tie this up.
Stick that needle in. Twist it around.
Twist it around.
That's what he was doing.
So I'll show you a few
Jonathan
things.
didn't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'll show you a few things to like really not do it to the amount of aggressiveness that were going on in the video, but being gentle and getting a lot of information.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions about this?
No.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Comprendas?
Comprendo.
Okay, great. All right.
Entiendo.
All right. So, vámonos a performar una examen.
Oh,
Yeah.
qué bueno.
Uh-huh. So, first things first, you gotta know how to operate, right? You gotta be able to turn the machine on. So, here's a laptop. Here's a bag. Sorry. And then you're gonna figure out how to put the whole thing together from A to Z. Now, time yourself for how long this takes. Because guess what? If it's happening here and it's gonna take you 5 minutes, it will take you 5 minutes at Barnes Road. It's gonna take you 5 minutes in Lincoln City. It's gonna take you 5 minutes at Rockwood.
Okay. I think